Multi-award-winning Austrian director Michael Haneke is one of contemporary cinema's masters at exploring the nastiest aspects of contemporary life, and many of the themes and obsessions of his past films can be found in his latest, Happy End. Happy End is set in Calais, a city that's been featured very much in the headlines in recent months because of the presence of thousands of immigrants attempting to cross the Channel. Georges Jean-Louis Trintignant is the 84-year-old widowed patriarch of the Laurent family, and he's sick of life. He's particularly sick of living with his two self-centered children, though he's able to form a closer bond with Eva, his 13-year-old granddaughter, the daughter of his son Thomas, Mathieu Kassovitz, by his first wife. Eva's mother, divorced from her father, is in hospital after taking an overdose of her medication. Thomas, a doctor, has meanwhile found a new wife, Agnès, Laura Verlinden, and they have a baby, but as Eva discovers, her father is incapable of being faithful to anyone for very long. Anne runs a real estate development company, and when the film begins, there's an industrial accident on one of her sites involving an immigrant worker. While she's strenuously attempting to damp down the effects of this disaster, Anne's grown-up son, Pierre, Franz Rogowski, develops a keen interest in helping some of the immigrants who are barely surviving in the city. Haneke describes the film as a snapshot from the life of a bourgeois European family. And anyone who's seen his previous work won't be surprised to discover that he takes a pretty jaundiced attitude towards these jaded and cynical people. Anne's ruthlessness, Thomas's weakness, and Pierre's naive philanthropy are all dissected by the writer-director and found wanting. The most positive relationship is between the morose, world-weary, wheelchair-bound George and his potentially dangerous granddaughter, whose lack of natural sympathy for the pain of animals or people is extremely troublesome. Veteran Trintignant and newcomer Hardouin ensure these two become the film's most arresting characters. Haneke clearly doesn't think much of these modern Europeans, though the ways in which he delves into the lives of these family members is never less than riveting, especially in the exceptionally creepy conclusion. When the film screened in competition at Cannes last year, it received a mixed reaction, but in hindsight it must be said that Haneke succeeds once again in casting a spell on the viewer. His modus operandi here is to withhold information from the audience for as long as possible, forcing us to do our own investigative work. Haneke admirers will no doubt rise to the challenge and shall be amply rewarded. I'm giving Happy End 4 stars.